No way. You guys can see us. Did Kevin do it right? Just like Quasimodo. And we got the people on here, dude. 12 viewers. Yep, audio just came up. About video. Can you see this guy?
Oh yeah.
Can you see this guy? It looks like he's like gonna go crab fishing or something like that. Steve coming in. Shout outs from the beginning before we get too crazy. We got Dave, we got Tyler, we got that boy Quasimodo, Star Ducky 72 coming in. Just picked up 2019 Ryker Rally 900. Dang it, dude! And Kevin's gonna click stuff, so I can't read the rest of your comments on it. So I'll just go with the names: Steve, Tyler, Dripping Pickle, Dave Shepard, Star Ducky 72. Let's cut back so we can, before we get crazy, read some of these. Hey guys, cool. Hey you. I have the bagger, Spider RT, and the Indian Scout. Nice. Spider and the Indian Scout. Dang it, dude. Well, hell yeah. Well, introduction. You guys all sound like you know us. People talking about being influenced to getting their own 900. Tribute pickle there. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for watching. If you like watching the regular videos, we have this. Live stream. Why not? Thrill Mouse Moto Garage. Kevin producing here, getting the cool setup. We got the cool lighting, and then we got Brian, being the main squad guy here. Questions, all that stuff. I actually have like a list of some things that touch on. We're going to be checking it off to Kevin for some things, Ryan for some things, and then the pizza man that was supposed to have been here at least 15 minutes ago. So he's going to be like, what is it, Pee-wee's Playhouse or whatever? Like the king of cartoons. It's going to be the pizza king is going to come through here.
David Whitehead says, hey, what's up?
Oh, that's Green Lantern. The Green Lantern! Ryker of San Antonio coming through and rolling on 3 wheels. That's the podcast live stream. He goes live like every 3 days. He goes live on Fridays, I think. But you guys, if you follow me, and you follow us, I should say, you follow Rolling on 3. So, Brian, Kevin, and I, we'll switch it up. We'll do different stuff. The weather is like super nuts. I don't know where you guys are at. Well, I know where actually some of you guys are at. And some people I shouldn't even be talking about bad weather because people like Rolling on 3, Shadow Ryker Black, has got some actual bad weather. We just get 1 day. We've had that day, and now we're on this made-up second day. The 1 day of bad weather was snow, and that doesn't happen in our part of Texas. Today was ice. It's crazy. They stopped work, all that stuff. So we did some filming, which is what we do all the time. That's why we have all these videos and footage. We actually tried to do one thing I was going to talk about. I found out that my mileage is like 7,600 miles on my 2019, the Chiquita Banana Ryker, and Ryan's is what? Over 9. He already has that transmission light thing, talking about doing the belt and all that. And you've been with us since pretty much day 1, especially Ryan with day 1 when he picks up his Ryker in the video. So you know how long we've had it, and you've seen the videos, so you know how much we be driving. So we put some miles on it, and he's already doing his belt deal. That's going to be, we're going to, of course, have you guys part of that so you can keep track of, everything we're doing. So we did the stock versus mod like video that you've probably seen, or you probably wouldn't be here. I've got a lot of people in this channel. So we basically started filming a up-to-date one. So now that we have almost 10,000 miles on his and almost 8 on mine, I wanted to do like a 7,009 mile review together, where we're at on mods, and then how we feel about it. And us getting to 600 over 900, a lot of questions that we've been getting through DMs and emails. So we want to cover that in a video for you guys. It seemed like the first one was helpful. So where are we at now? I know a lot of time hasn't gone by, but a lot of miles have gone by because we've been riding. Catching up on the, what we got here, Kevin? got appreciation shout out by Rolling on 3. It's cold up there. What is that, Alabama? Yeah.
Marshall, Texas, -1.
Non-stop rain. See, that's what it is. It was cold, and then we got that rain, and we got ice, and we're not used to that stuff. We were running into each other. It was like a 100-car pileup in Dallas last night or today or something. Yeah, Marshall, we're getting it bad too, Jody, and
30-car pile
here in Monday. This is the first time ever in my work, which is a driving job. They said no Monday. They've never done that before, dude. They have us doing some crazy stuff, but I think a lot of people got jacked up. If you're in Marshall and you heard about that wreck, it was like a FedEx truck. Ryan showed me the video. It was like all piled up, and then the truck just comes in. And I don't want to talk too much about it because people got really bad. I'm trying to sensitive I get, but then we got Big Papa in the house. Yeah. Cool. We got some of the regular cats up in here. So you got anything? I'm gonna run with it. You know I can talk. So shoot me whatever you want me to touch on, especially if you're one of the cats that Jody knows what I'm talking about. You're one of the cats that have seen what do you got? Oh yeah. Okay, so check this out. So you're here in the beginning, right? This is the first Thrill Mouse Moto Garage live stream. We got Ryan, we got Kevin. So what all do we got for you guys? We got this great lighting, right? It looks good. We're in the garage. We got all kinds of cool stuff we can point out, grab, and talk to you. But there's some cool Thrill Mouse Moto, things. Oh, like that. Right there. It's live, dude. Got a producer here, and you just got, there's what's going on? And then you got, sometimes you just want to have a drink, you're like, yeah, you want to do that? What? Look it up. We didn't even practice this. I don't know if he's gonna do this one, like the all around. What's the with the Thrill Mouse Moto logo? Production. What? First one. Look at it going. So it was the first episode of our live stream of Thrill Mouse Moto Garage. We're gonna cover everything. We got 3 minds here. And what does that mean? Well, we've been riding. We were talking about it not too long ago, and it's just like, I understand why we get questions from people, because we ride them. If someone's going to know something, we might. As much as we think that we don't know anything, we sometimes have, or we a lot of times have answers for a lot of the questions because of our experience. And I think you're only going to get that if you really ride these the way we do. Which we cover in the video that we filmed today. Ryan rides his work. It's a Ryker 600 2020. You're not used to the channel. He rides his work every day. Works every day. Rides every day. All of his errands, coffee shop, and whatever it is, that's what it is. It's his main vehicle. Mine is pretty much the same way, except for the fact that I have a work vehicle, so I drive that. If it wasn't for that, well, I have a Miata too, and I resurrected that. He follows on Instagram, Thrill Mouse Moto. Thrill Mouse _ Moto. He can keep up with all the stuff that's in between our videos. And I resurrected the 91 Miata while I put the Ryker in the shop, which we'll talk about that too. I finally got the VSS full air. To follow on Instagram, and you already know about that. But got it out of the shop, which is cool. The good thing about that, you don't have to worry about it. There's not too many condolences in the comments here. Get something like that. And I wanted to make sure I had something to ride in case they were going to have it for too long or whatever. So
Rolling on 3 has a live coming out next Friday with a $50 mystery box giveaway.
Oh, well, man, that's already better than working. Because we're not giving y'all nothing. If y'all want free stuff and giveaways, you need to look at the comments here and follow Rolling on 3 because he's got a live stream coming on Friday with a $50 mystery box giveaway. Take it, dude. We got the Night Ryker in here. What's up, Night Ryker? Just pass anything else up. Hello from Rio Grande Valley. Hell yeah, Texas Ryker fam, dude. And we got Rod Riojas, which is my uncle. So how about rocking up here to Philly? Yay, got snow leaking through the roof. Oh man, wow. Well, it must be really bad over there. I wonder how many pounds or how thick that has to be to go through the roof. We don't have that over here, buddy. We got the ice, which was enough for that. And then it'll probably be like 70 degrees tomorrow or something like that, only to be crazy on Monday again. But my Texas Ryker fam knows all about that stuff. And then Trippy Cool, yo, what's good now? Oh, yeah. See, everybody knows each other, man. That's what's cool. And that's what I'm into creating in the Ryker community on YouTube. So
I have to put the top down on the Miata soon.
have to put what? But we do plan on doing stuff with the Miata. So we got it definitely resurrected for some reasons. I want to make it like a whole camera car, get some cooler views of the Rykers for you guys. I got like these suction cup GoPro mounts I'm going to put like on the door and the windows and everything. And that's another one of the things I'm going to talk about. We're going to, Brian and I, if you should channel Brian with his Honda Shadow, he recently, what's up? Grandpa, exactly. Grandpa, if you're used to the channel, he rented a Ryker Rally, not for the weekend, just for one day or 24 hours for us to do that Dreamland video. It was pretty fun and inspired me to do something for the next time. So I decided to rent a slingshot and do a video as a Ryker rider that rents a slingshot. I can compare them, give a review, things like that. If you were wondering about maybe making the switch or doing anything like paint the feathers in out of yellow, didn't even think about that, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Canada, we got one. We're talking about cold. We have to stop talking about cold now. We can't talk about cold anymore when somebody in Canada comes around. I mean, I already could talk about to some of the North Texas people, but now Canada, man, can't do that. We got LA Ryker self-players, job. Back to the slingshot rental. We have to go to Dallas, so we're going to do a trip to Dallas. That's next weekend. It's going to be Brian and I. We're going to definitely take a Ryker, a car down there, try to get some side by side, get some cool footage. We'll both be in the slingshot, swinging it around. I'm gonna use those suction cup mounts and do like a cool view. Maybe even wear my helmet just so I can have first person view for you guys. I know a lot of people like that, seeing that in the video. So that's one thing I wanted to cover. So look forward to that. I might as well bring up the other stuff to look forward to in videos. Ran a slingshot. Brian and I ran into the Spider. That's like a police interceptor.
Sask Ryker Riders loves all of your videos.
Where is that? Oh, Canadian. Appreciate it. In Canada. Canada loves our videos. Thank you. You guys definitely got to keep letting us know what you like about our videos, because we're kind of all over the place, kind of like what this live stream is going to be like and has already, because we just kind of do whatever. Plus, I'm the one in charge mostly we got people Thompson on there. What's up, dude? Hi, y'all. I'm all over the place. So I get different feedback. Some guys, Casey Fordman, which I haven't seen him on there yet, but he hit me up and he actually liked the parts where we just messed around. And it's like, oh, you like that? I cut a lot of that stuff out, man. I can make whole videos like that. So we do everything. We don't go out and, I know I've spoken on it before, we don't go out and specifically think about what we're going to film for the most part. We just go out. We go ride. Like we said, ride, that's the main vehicle. For the most part, it's mine other than work. And we go ride, and then we just happen to film. And then I edit it. And I usually just edit that based off what I think you guys want to see. So if you have ideas or you like certain parts of the videos, we definitely do it all the time. Rolling through, we just hit that like button. Yes, dog, I appreciate it. Good way. I'm not used to this yet. It's like a mirror versus like the real things. I don't know what size I'm looking at. But yeah, showcasing that cool production. We got the Kevin on the buttons. I love it. Future videos. Yeah, those are all things. We're on season 2. We're on season 2, right, Kevin? We're on season.
Whatever season is, yes.
2. We're on season 2 for the last photo. So we gotta step up production. We gotta do other things. So let's talk about some stuff I've been getting hit up on. It's called the Panther? What's that Panther front end?
It's something on my feed. What is that?
It's like front end.
Oh, the new front end for the Ryker that as soon as the price came out, everybody didn't want it.
Yeah, it's like $500 or $499.
$500
or whatever. You guys know about that? It's like
And the reason that you don't want it, you might want to mention.
why check that out.
All your accessories.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's a few things. I'm not knocking. That thing looks cool as hell. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's Panther Pro or Panther something, and they make a front end. And I think I later found out that they make a hood for it. Basically, just replaces your stock front end of the plastic of your Ryker, and there's a hood for it too. And what I'm learning, I think, is that the hood is part of it.
That's what it looked like in the picture.
Like you can't. It's not a hood. It's not two pieces like yours is now. Where you take the top off, you take the hood off, you take the front end off. You have to take the whole thing, and that's why the unit of it is $500, I guess. But what about it? It looks cool. It looks like something that the Ryker 2021, just the same front end, right? It looks like something that they should have done.
Right.
Changed up something. It's just plastic, it's different mold. Panther Customs. Kevin's pulling it up now, so I actually sound like I know what I'm talking about. Panther Customs makes a front end for the Ryker. That's for replacement for the stock one with a hood, but it's all one piece. If I had really any interest in it, it would be, as someone who's already customized their front end, it would be the hood. The hood's got a different look to it. It's cool. It's just different. Different's cool. Can you post the link? Yeah, we'll get Kevin on that. He's actually pulling up some pictures now to drop on there to show you guys. It's not, or trying to, well, we can for sure at least get a link on there. But I guess what I'm saying on that is that I'm already, that's the pizza! The king of pizza. Kevin's going to take care of that. I didn't even know you put on a different project. Put a tag in that and come back. But really, I would everything I have a stock. I have a stock front end now, just like everyone else, and everything I've bought so far for that front end is only compatible with the stock. We're talking the front radiator protector grill that I got, the latte bank grill. I mean, what else? That's three for sure things that cost money. That's at least $400 and all that. What am I supposed to do with that stuff? I already customized it. I don't need another custom part. So if I just bought my Ryker, I would probably consider it for sure. But at the same time, I'd have to make that decision knowing that people probably aren't going to make stuff that's going to fit it exactly. They don't have a template to do that. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. Does that make sense, guys? Let's see, we got toss me a slice. It's weird, man. You don't want it. I got to pick one. I made it simple. I did pepperoni and bacon. You got to show them what Kevin did to the pizza. This isn't me, guys. No, it's not me. I don't know what's going on there. Nothing about that is Thrill Mouse Moto. Kept saying Ryan's just gonna fun into it.
Finally,
all right. We got some cool talk between bikers. Big Papa. Okay, cool. Yeah, top motion. Okay. And they're working on pictures. You guys see that? That is it. Panther Customs. And I guess you can kind of tell that the hood is part of the front end and it doesn't come off. But yeah, that hood is solid, man. That's cool. I wish they made things like that. I mean, the whole front end, not the commitment, especially if you've already done all the mods. What if you put lights? Kevin had lights and stuff in his. You're going to have to change all that stuff. There's lots of really cool aftermarket products, even the ones that I don't have.
Ezekiel is asking about a copper Ryker.
Copper.
Asked if we
policeman. Oh, you're talking about that little place card we made for the for the thumbnail. We are going to talk about that. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Kevin's excited about
Well,
talking about that
get ready.
because it says Ryker. That's kind of like the big thing. We kind of keep that. You got followers on Instagram, man. It's Thrill Mouse _Moto. I'm rocking the Major Melon for the first time. I bought a few. I got a case. So they go for $27. Okay. To get up on those rarities of Mountain Dew. So I like that grill a lot. Which one are we talking about? The Panther Custom dripping? Ryker, who made the logo? It was not me. I have not had artistic skill. There was no one who's done that is for sure. Watermelon Dew. I know, Big Papa, you ended up getting one, man. It's easy getting them in the bottles, but that can was not easy. I had like 3 different scouts going out to the Walmart to secure those. Because it was a month. Baja Blast and drinking it. It's not. It's better. It's more rare right now. It's that Major Melon. I've actually been just drinking the frostbite, but I got the gold grill in right now, so they don't want me drinking with it or eating with it, of course. But I can't have it all tarnished. Let's see. But speaking of Baja Blast, there's a cat that's a friend of mine. He caught me at Taco Bell, and he watches the channel, of course. And it was Gabe, Gabe, at the Taco Bell in Austin. And I come outside, and it looks like I had Pepsi because it's dark. And he goes, "Oh, what are you doing?" And he had Baja Blast. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Not Baja Blast." I go, "Bro, it's a suicide, man." I don't drink straight up Baja Blast when I eat. I drink every single Coke, other than diet. You can't put diet in suicide, but the top quarter of it, or top probably 15, not quarter, weighs Baja Blast in there. After I eat, then I fill the cup with just Baja Blast. It's like the dessert.
The dessert.
You gotta make it solid.
Ask if that's cold when you put it in.
What's cold?
The grill.
Cold. I guess I don't think about that. What do you mean?
It's
cold?
not any different than
You mean like the
Adventures.
temperature of it? It's cold.
Yeah.
No. Dang. I suppose so. No, I never done anything like that. As far as go grill questions or everything that I do as far as that is I keep it in a container. Keep it in a container with like a leather wipe, or not leather, but a polished wipe, but without polish. You're gonna use on any type of, it's like a cleaning cloth, and that's how I remove it. I remove it for the back because it's deep cut, so each one of them is a tooth to give it the firm look. And I don't eat. I don't smoke at all, so I don't smoke with it. I only drink water. I'm definitely not trying to throw it down some Mountain Dew or anything like that. And then I polish it at least once a week because I don't wear it too often. I don't wear it at work or anything like that. So I polish it and I put it back, and I just use a retainer case for it. I normally keep it around. So. But not a lot to it. I'm from Houston. It's like a regular thing to have grills, and it's kind of standard, so I'm all about it.
No, there's no heat in my garage.
No, it's cold. What is it? 51. 51. And like I said, I shouldn't have said cold because that is not cold compared to staff writer out there. No heat because there is not. We don't even have all those cool like propane things. We don't know what that is. We might have to deal with it for like a couple days, and it's gonna be so hot. So painting mine yellow. Bought one of the Bang grills. Oh yeah. What do you have, like a yellow theme on yours? Nice. So Panther Custom, beat it down. We talked about it. That's what I thought. What do you think?
I like it. Of course, it's a little bit out of my price range.
Yeah. Well, start thinking about what you could do instead. You know what I mean? We're cats that don't even have max mounts and back seats or back suspension or whatever. You can get a Elka 5 for what, 700 or something.
Yeah. Slingshot started selling motors now.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Oh. Well, there's plenty of things you can do for $500, and I mean, who said there was anything wrong with the front end of the Ryker? It looks cool, man. Like even like when they try to sell the Epic Hood, it's like, okay, what's wrong with that?
Right.
It's cool too.
I feel like if I was going to spend the money on that Panther, I would first rather get that. If we're talking aftermarket accessories, the other seat that you showed me.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think about that? I'm a fan of it. That sling mod, 2-up seat where it's all like one solid seat that goes. And it's like a comfort. What's better than like a comfort seat? It's almost like a 2-person Corbin seat that's like, and it raises you up like 4 inches or something like that. That's the whole thing that I would want to get out of it is that you get higher and it's like then you look like you're more on a bike, like on a foot bike instead of in one as much. And that's kind of like the one thing aesthetically that kind of gets me about the Ryker. I thought I liked it in the beginning, but kind of gets old where you look like you're in a go-kart on the street and you're just dragging your butt. You know, when you see your friends riding or whatever, you're like, man, I look like that too. But when you get a little bit higher, and some of the pictures that I've seen, you guys can see that Kevin put on. That's it. Now, I'm not talking about that back part, that back rest on the front part or the back seat. And I'm not talking about even the red stripe thing. I'm talking like all black, not the back thing. You're like, I can't get down with that new seat. Man, it's different and it's hard, but looking at that comfort, man, when you drive far, I mean, I really, my eyes woke up to a lot of things when we were coming back from New Mexico on that
Long
trip.
trips.
And I was like, you know what, I can get down like that. Show that picture. That's way better. Put that picture on there, Kevin. That's a weird view. They're not doing a good job with showing this thing. Fact, for sure. Because I was thinking that what everyone's saying about that picture. But I saw one, I think it was on Instagram, where someone's actually on it, and it looked great. Seeing them higher on it, all that, I love it. Black, none of that red stripe stuff, none of that backward stuff. Just all black. That's where I want to be with that type of comfort. And that right there, sitting high. Look at that. That profile there, that looks like a sports bike. If you looked at it real fast, that looks like a sports bike. Look where it is on the tank compared to that. And I'm looking at Brian parked in the corner of the garage here. And that is so dropped down deep, that single chair in there. So
that looks.
that's one. The back part, you're kind of getting a sea-doo look out of it. I'm not gonna lie. Man, I want to get higher and I want to get more comfortable. It does look comfy though, and I'm telling you, sitting up higher might affect the handling and cause traction in 2 inches. It could do that. We'll see.
I just want to fall asleep while I'm riding.
Yeah, I don't want to bother me with Mask that windshield and view scan. Yeah, I thought that was going to be something that was going to wake me up to ride to New Mexico to get the Mask that windshield. That's the one that even if I got one now, that would be what I would get. So I like the quick release thing of it. When you want to rock it, you can put it on real quick. And you're trying to look a little bit sportier or whatever, you can rip it off. But no, driving back and it was cold. It was, wind was hitting us, and no, that wasn't the main thing. It really wasn't for me to get one. Comfort in the seat and suspension. Rocky, the crazy roads, the potholes, everything. I put my Elka stage trees on the front. The next day, Kevin made a video of it. The next day, they came in and it changed. It changed everything, man. Have you also new CMOD suicide? I did. I saw that Big Papa was asking about the suicide shifter for the Ryker, and Kevin's pulling it up right now. Man, that's some rat pink stuff, right? I know, Papa, you're an old school dude, so you know what I'm talking about, man. Empty. Oh yeah, in here, man. I didn't even catch that. You did? Oh, you did. Yeah, that's it right there. You guys do that. Just some zigzag stuff. I mean, that's like I said. That's you put an 8 ball on that thing. You can imagine like the. We have a poster like that. I don't know if you guys were staying up on that. That was the first thing we had. I had I had those posters made because they're really hard to ship and do it right. But we did have a contest where we gave a bunch away, and then we cut it because it just wasn't. It wouldn't be a good idea to sell those without being able to ship them good enough. But they were really intended for live stuff. But look how can't really have it can't really do anything. But when that gets started, that'll be one of our main like merch type deals. And we're getting these questions a lot about merch. We'll cover that in the video too. But talking about do you still have it on there? Or is that fake? Okay, yeah. So what do you guys think about that? I just found out about today, so you guys have to tell me something. Gotta get to what? You talking about? You getting the shifter thing? Alpha windshield. Is that the one you have, Shadow Black? Where would you hang the fuzzy dice? Yeah, you gotta have fuzzy dice. That shifter, you gotta replace the top with an 8 ball or a skull, and do it like that. Oh man, I'm gonna see it. Well, and 180. That's 180. You're gonna get 2 of those. But and if I know you, you're gonna do it up. You're gonna change it. You're gonna make it fit the theme, at least on your Ryker that you got going on with that olive drab cream military style coilover covers.
I dig the military style.
F4 custom. What do you talking about, Ryker?
The F4 windshields.
Oh, that's the one he's at. Now, okay, I'm talking about windshield, and I am not somebody to talk about windshields compared to the Night Ryker. If you follow him, which I'm sure you do, if you finally made it to me, one of the bottom scraper scavengers of the YouTube Ryker world, and you know all about Night Ryker already, and that he's had like 5 or every windshield ever made, and developed some pretty good opinions on them. So we'll definitely leave it to him to talk about windshields for the Ryker. Any questions about that, you can go to him. I don't rock them, not a fan of them. Maybe one day when a rock hits me in the chest or something like that, someone throws out a French fry and it goes into my sternum, then we'll do something about it.
I feel like now that it's been cold out, I'm regretting not having the windscreen, handguard windscreen.
Oh yeah, now that's cool. I'm a big fan of that, and I talk about it in the video we were doing today for our 7,000 mile and 9,000 mile review on our Ryker 600s. That the hand screens are awesome. Those are great. I just don't like the windshield, the way they direct the wind and weird places like that. Can I purchase a sticker of the mouse on the Ryker? Ezekiel, depending on where you live, holler at me. Let me know because I can send it off to you. And that's why might as well just something to merch about that. As much as I get some stuff about merch and questions like that, I mean, it's just not there yet. We've made stuff, and then we just done for giveaways. We made stuff for giveaways, and then just the giveaway period between stickers and maybe that bag right there. Stickers and hats and stuff, but really they're for us and for giving away. I mean, we even have these bags. Look at these bags, just to put stuff in when we do give stuff away, or just for our own because we got them for like hella cheap. And I actually got new stickers. I get stickers made like every 2 weeks, man. And I just sent some out. I just put a list of some people that I know really follow the channel, and it's worth for me to get them out. But I mean, we've made all kinds of stuff. These here. Okay, these are cool. These are the new ones. I haven't even stuck one on anything yet. I like these a lot. I like anything that's cut, die cut for them. And a lot of people like that Thrill Mouse design. And I also have this is the OG one. Can't go wrong with that. With the main logo. I probably only have like 5 of those left.
But that's a cool one there, and I don't know if I'm going to make more of any of these. This one's actually pretty recent too. That was on my last giveaway. I did a giveaway and I sent those out last week. I think people just start getting them today. But how I got it, wow, look at that, it's crazy. And then simple stuff, you know, just a little slap right there. Got a little round slap of the guy. I'm not good with camera stuff. And then another one like that. And then I actually made these, which was pretty cool, to do something different. It's a variant of the logo where it looks more like Ryan's Ryker. So you saw the one just there that Kevin stepped in with. It's got the Chiquita banana panels. This one just has like a regular black one. I figured a lot of people might relate to that one more than the Chiquita version there. So, you know, I try to switch it up to make it cool. A lot of people actually like collecting stickers and doing things like that. And I really just do it for them. And they're usually people that watch or people that come to the live stream, which is the big thing. Come to the live stream and then comment and ask questions like Ezekiel. And where do you say you were at? Yeah, let me know where you're at, man. Now doing international stamps and filling out a poll form. That's kind of crazy. I do have that coming though, because it is possible. I did it for Ryker Girl in Canada, and I did that for Emmanuel for President, in Australia. So it can happen, I can do it if you're really about it, and then you'll DM Thrill Mouse Moto or email me at thrillmousemoto@gmail.com and we'll get it out to you. I do it all the time. The other stuff would be hats and things like that. People ask about that. We did them. It wasn't that big of a thing, demand for them. So we just gave them away. Now I wear them. One of them, last one, I'm just going to keep it. Beanies. We got the Yad Dog beanie that Mr. Stitch It Up made us, which is one of my favorite ones, but I don't think it's really anything we could sell. But it's the Baja Blast little logo thing that we make on the videos that say Yad Dog. We rock them all the time. We like them. And that's kind of like the point where we're at. We just do stuff for us. Shirts, man, that's a big deal. Making a shirt and the price and everything. You know, if I did it, it would be something I had made and I'd ship out and sell myself. We just barely got 1,000 subscribers, and people want more. We'll make some more stuff, get some more designs out there. But until then, it's no problem for me to send out stickers. If you want something more than that, packs of stickers and pins, we actually have pins and things like that too. Then we would have to probably find a way to charge for that. But right now, a couple of stickers on the envelope ain't no thing. If you live, where it doesn't cost more than that to get Rio Grande, you're in Texas or whatever, yeah, we'll see you some figures. Like I said, hit me up on Instagram, on DM, or email, and I post it in all of my videos. The pinstripe, I love the pinstripe. Okay, you want to see that? Kevin, he was pinstripes on Ryan's bracket. Tell me what y'all stink, dude. This is Ryan's Ryker 600 2020. I'm going to take my grill out so I can eat this pizza, and I can let Ryan talk about his own Ryker here. If you guys are interested in seeing a custom pinstripe Can-Am Ryker.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, actually, a gentleman I work with who does a lot of artwork and tattoo work and mural work, just to be a pinstriper. I asked him if he would. I saw that he pinstriped a few pieces of sticks of his own furniture. I said, man, that'd be a one-of-a-kind paint job. So I bought him some paint, and the guy was nice enough to work on the Ryker panels. What was nice, because I was able to take the panels off and then give him the panels. He already had an idea in his mind of how he would have done it, and he just used the paint, a little paint thinner, and basically just, I think he made it up on the spot. He made it, and if you guys know anyone that does pinstriping, kind of like there's a flow to it, where they just kind of go with the flow and then paint it, and what you see there is what he came up with.
So I had no idea what he was going to do at all, really, but I trusted his instincts, and I know that he had done good work. If you followed on Instagram, you've probably seen Barry's "Yeah Dog" tattoos, and the gentleman is a professional when it comes to ink. So I knew that.
Yeah, the same guy who did my tattoos to the pinstripes.
Yeah, I figured it would be, I could trust him to do good work, and I was pleasantly surprised. Now, what's also pretty cool is that he still has some of that paint left, so there's a chance that he's going to do more of the Ryker. The panels here obviously were painted, but I think that paint will stick to the plastic parts of the Ryker.
So right now you just have the panels done.
Yeah, right now just the panels, and it's definitely one of a kind. But I was thinking he can do more, maybe do more of the plastic parts of the Ryker. He had some other colors, but in the end we decided, hey, why not just keep it monochrome, kind of flat. And
What panels are those?
Oh, I believe those panels are the Epic. No, what are they called? Just the carbon black. And the funny thing with those is they were going to sell me the Ryker with any panels I wanted in July. That was each month they run a different special. Those were actually on the wall, and I almost left with a different set of panels. And those were like the display, imperfect, hanging on the wall. People would, been looking at them, and I just said, can I have those? The carbon black to match the rest of the Ryker.
And speaking of panels, Kevin originally, you've seen all the videos, so you know that Kevin's Ryker has panels that are almost like these, that are really similar, but what's the difference? His are red. And not only are they red, what's funny is the video actually looks kind of red.
Yeah, it does look like
I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't working.
I guess that's orange.
Okay, yeah, put that on there. I bet that looks red. Ah, that looks red too, kind of. Okay, well, where I was getting at is this is not red. This is orange. So you definitely have to watch out. So he's got like a red and black theme, or he did have a red and black theme. When we get to that part on his Ryker, and he had these. These are like the money ones, dude. These are the special that they give you, kind of like the one Ryker has.
This satin black.
Yeah, it's got this flat thing going, which is weird because it's actually painted. Did you know that about the special ones?
So what went wrong with this?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Is there's a plastic coating that's over this colored part, and apparently it doesn't stick to it properly, and it balloons out, and then it starts to look like cancer. And once it starts doing like this cross pattern or something, then it'll spread like wildfire to the rest of it and just looks nasty and it'll bubble paint and everything. And I've complained about it, but I'm trying to get other people that have had the issue, which I know other people have had, to complain about it, because when they replace it, you can't get the same panel anymore. You have to be downgraded to the $99 panel with no replacement of that money, the difference of the money.
Yeah, super bad, super bubbled up, weird, and then only for him to try to order them again, and they give him like these orange ones, and he had to pay for it. So that's fine. Those are on the background. But anyways, he figured out a resolution of that by something we're going to show what he's done here in a bit. Catching up to everybody, I don't leave anybody behind because I want to appreciate you guys for all being here. Steve, Toledo, Ohio, that's I can do that. Send me a DM on Instagram or email thrillmousemoto@gmail.com. Did you guys pick a name for the new RLF? What we did is the Stealth. And it's actually Ricky that was up to that. He gave us the exhaust to test. We got out to you guys. He listened to everyone. I think there was like 3 people that suggested the Stealth. So whoever wants to claim that, you can, because that's what we ended up naming it. Kevin's gonna pull something up on here. I think we have some pictures too. Since then, do you want more? We'll talk about exhaust too. We got plenty of time here. Already, we got pizza. We got dew. We're gonna talk about the stealth exhaust some more. And Kevin's actually bought one since then. That sold him. That's a cat that I never thought would buy upgraded exhaust or anything louder than the stock. You talk about that. It is the stealth Sasquatch over here. Papa Tom, how the logo with the mouse come to life? Was there other ideas you have with the mouse? Actually, yes. We were just talking about that. Kevin's dropping this on us here. That is the stealth exhaust to bring everybody up to speed on that question. Is that the one? Is that on yours? Yeah, that's on Kevin. So that's the one. No, that's from the website. He got that from the RLS website. So that's probably someone's Ryker in Texas. But that is the ceramic coated black RLS stealth exhaust. Cool. Tucks away in there, real low key. Kind of reminds me of the way the Predator's set up. Of course, different sound, different loudness for sure. Calm down there. Let's see. Back to the question: how the logo was not. Yes, I was talking about it with Brian the other day, and I was saying, isn't that crazy that people talk about the mouse and Thrill Mouse Moto like it's a thing because it is now. But I was pointing at the bar I was leaning on when we came up with the name and other ideas. Thrill Mouse Moto was the very first thing that came, and it didn't make any sense. It was just something that sounded cool when I pieced words together. And then we tried to come up with stuff that did make sense and we could do more with. And my mind kept going back to Thrill Mouse. And it stayed at Thrill Mouse and come back. And there was better stuff, cooler stuff, better themes. And it's just, my mind's weird. It came up with, I wanted to stick to it. And we ran with it and then branded it. And we wanted whatever it was to come out brandable. Maybe if there was a complication, branded it, come up with a logo and everything, then it wouldn't have stuck, but it just kept sticking more and more and more and more until it was cool. And people were receiving it pretty well. So Star Trek, thanks for the compliment to Ryan for the stripes. I like them too. I think they're super cool. I would probably do like panels in the hood, and you can swap them out. Get like the Epic hood, or if they make a black Epic hood, do the hood, do the panels, swap them out, change themes. I'm all about the Ryker and swapping out. That's what it's for. That's what they do. I mean, it's your Ryker. Like I said, it costs so much. You can do whatever you want to do with it. You paid for it. But in my opinion, the swappable feature is what's cool. It could be Chiquita Banana, and then it could be. I'm not gonna spoil my next thing. Let's see. Toss the slide. Now Grumpy wants one. Grumps 101. Fozzie wants one. It's getting cold right here. I'm gonna have to pass it on to Kevin here in a second for his little segment of garage talk. Throw out some more garage talk so I can slam another slice. We're gonna cover this stuff. Those are my panels. I had to wrap them puppies. Hey, yeah, that's Kevin likes them. I'm not into the red thing. I do like the flatness. But they came with his and he ran with it. Hey, I don't like the yellow. Came with mine and I ran with it. Put some Chiquita Banana stickers on it. So
True.
I'll got back to work. Turn my channel. Oh yeah, cool. I don't know how long ago that was, but peace. For Rolling on 3 Wheels, y'all definitely gotta check his out. He has a real live stream, probably more helpful than ours.
And didn't someone hit you up on social media and they said, "Where'd you get those Chiquita Banana stickers?"
Oh no, that's a regular thing. That's what live stream is about. I'm trying to cover all this stuff. Logo question. I had a logo question on Instagram before this. I could talk about that. The more people are interested. I'm just having like these same type things. No big deal. No, shoot me whatever. This is all to help. I like responding, on email, direct messages, and then this too. I figured I'd get the masses, get it all out. Ask me whatever. Use the code THRILL for 10% off. Yes, do that. Code THRILL. We'll talk about that some more. And that has nothing to do with me. I actually had that question yesterday on a DM. It's this all you guys. Ricky is a homeboy. I'll talk about that when we talk about exhaust. That's our affiliate. He's in Texas. He's up the street. We hit it off. Cool relationship. That's why he hooks up with testing, and we're just doing our thing with the testing. That's it. We're doing our thing. We want to make videos. If we get someone sends us a piece of pipe they made in the garage to put on a Ryker, we're gonna put it on a Ryker because if you have interest in it and want to know what that even means or that's like, or you want to make your own pieces of pipe, we'll throw it on. And when I say we mean Kevin will throw it on. We abuse him and make him play musical exhaust all the time so we can compare it to others. That's all for you guys. Brady hits me up and said, "Hey man, use this code because you're telling these guys, hook up your subscribers." That's for you. It has nothing to do with me. Use the code, don't use the code, but it's there for Thrill Mouse Moto subscribers. Code Thrill. Posted a lot. You'll catch that. Nice. I run a Trill. Trill is awesome too. Seth. That's cool. You got one up there in Canada. Carlos had one. He's Thrill Mouse Moto. You guys saw the last video as much as we are. He's got more decals on his Ryker as Thrill Mouse than Ryan does at this point. But it's awesome. It's cool. It looks cool. It sounds cool. They're all cool. And people get, I'll talk about exhaust here in a bit. They ask us a lot about exhaust and what we think. And I like all of them. I want all of them. I want all the shapes, sizes, sounds. It ain't no thing for Kevin to swap out our exhaust and switch it up for a week. Like I said, we ride them. So if we're gonna ride them a whole week every day, it's cool to switch it up and change them around. Like, where do I buy merch? Leroy, you don't. We didn't talk about that. It will be something that I do at some point, but there is actually no interest other than you. But I would just like to make you something one day. I do plan on doing a batch pretty soon. Mr. Stitch It Up. That'll just be stuff that we wear that makes everybody envious. How the name Hawaiian Ryan come about?
When I was a kid, someone said it and it rhymed.
That sounds fair enough. Okay, just changed. Okay, to change my name and added a picture. I'm like, well, hell yeah, Ryker. What do you think, dog? This is the beginning. This is the first Thrill Mouse Moto Garage live stream. It's the first for everybody. Ryker, what do you think? I don't want to miss anything. Got it. D. Chrome's giving a shout out to D. What's poppin'? That's a Texas Ryker fan right there. Also, appreciate you. I want to give y'all money. Okay, we'll set something up. I got some ideas. Actually, I have some actual. I'll be keeping great merch out of my garage. Hell yeah, dude. That's an H-style style, dude. How long is this stream gonna be, and how often do you plan on doing it? It's gonna be as long as we haven't even passed it on to more Ryan or Kevin yet. We actually have topics to talk about, but I'm just so glad there's people on here to comment and respond to. I don't want to pass that up. It seemed like because I can always talk about the same stuff. So for a while, if you want to go take a break and come back, that's still cool. We're all off. I'm off tomorrow. Kevin's off tomorrow. Ryan's not. He's actually going to be working on his handlebars. But you guys don't want to hear about that. You don't want to see a sneak peek of his handlebars that have never been put on Ryker and things like that, dude. You don't want me to just walk around the table and grab it and show you. I'll just keep talking about something else. France in the house. What? Who's in France? What are we looking at? Oh, there he is. Stephen Paul. Yeah, paint or wrap is the best for the Ryker. Okay. It's like most questions that we get, they're subjective and it's just based off people's opinion. But so I'm guessing that's what you're asking for is just my opinion and what I think, or what each one of us will pass around or whatever. But paint, wrap it, that's a sticker, and it's cool, it's whatever. But that's just based off of. Now you're talking about something that's not opinion. You're talking about, well, it costs this much. It's this much work. It's blah 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 blah. But if you just want straight up what's better, permanent quality, that definitely paints. But that's not necessarily because you can also have you're not gonna be able to have somebody paint pictures of your family, you know what I mean, or your dog. If you want your car wrapped with something like that and illustrate text and things like that, that's a whole other thing. But it just keeps going. Ugh. I'm the worst person to ask for opinion stuff because of mine. It was crazy. And I'm trying to think about all things.
Hydrotyping.
Let me guess, Kevin. What do you like? Because we're gonna get to the point where we show you what he did to his Ryker. So, in a 2 little sentence thing, what's your thing? I know it's gonna be.
It's whatever works for you.
Okay, he wants to know your actual opinion, though. Everyone knows whatever works for you. What do you think, from your opinion?
Honestly, I think if you want something that's like a pattern that is clean, go hybrid. If you want a nice bright color that's gonna last, and somebody actually knows how to paint on the different materials, that's gonna be the hard part, automotive paint. Then you've got wraps, which a lot of the wraps I don't consider actual wraps because they're more stickers. Wraps should go all the way around the whole. But you're restricted by what design somebody's already made. And then you've got plastic dip, which you can do it yourself or you can have it professionally done. And then if you don't like it a year from now, take it off, put a different color
Brian, your thoughts on
on.
this?
I mean, I like paint. Obviously, I got the pinstriping done. I can see the advantage to a wrap because it'll protect your vehicle until it's time to take the wrap off. But I always think like semi-permanent, so I would think of a paint job personally. And all my cars have always been painted.
Paint. I'm all about paint. That's what I'm gonna do. Probably not. That's why I do a wrap or something like that. But if I had a choice, same thing when people ask about like exhaust. What would you pick? Whatever the most expensive one is that somebody made by hand with all the quality and all, you know what I mean? All the things. Let's see. I go for a wrap. Hell yeah, wrap. Yeah. What time is it there? It is about to be 9. It's 8:57. Same thing as what Drip and D said. We got Don McCoy. What up? See? Hell yeah. Thanks for coming in, dog. Oh, depends on if you wanted to change often. I painted mine. My theme will be the same. Wow. Plus I work in paint. Oh, she didn't tell us about that bit. So we need to come through and get our stuff painted or what, man? What about sound systems? We do not. The closest, did Lydell end up finishing this
Lydell
up?
got a professional installed on it.
Oh man, we'll have to get you guys some of that. Now there's lots of stuff that we don't have, or we're probably gonna get or have plans for, but if we get our hands on somebody or a writer that does. He's saying that like Dell, we wrote with before, is gonna do, or it's already done sound. So we want to show that. We'll get with them. The same as like there's certain exhaust we're not in the market for, but we get our hands on one. We'll show it to you. We'll walk around. What else we got? I just wanted to appreciate everything you guys are doing. That's Anthony Davis and Instagram with Tony Stark, right? And he's got a YouTube channel too that he's been kickstarting. He's our DJ Osmo Action, brother, because we all have them now with Brian and I and Stark there. So cool, keep doing your thing with that and keep it going. Rap for the newbie and paint for the pro. Yeah, because that's a good way to say it. You may not know what you want to do in the beginning, and you might want to switch it up. You're definitely out. If you do paint, you're probably not going to paint that costs less. You know, somebody with a lot of money, or you just get a new Ryker and you paint that one too. I could believe something like that. All right, so caught up on all of that. Kevin, are you going to talk about your?
I'm going to talk about this stuff right here that's been in the background the whole time. This came from the racing world. And what you want to do is protect your radiator. And our boy Ron just experienced 2 holes in his radiator. And he had to go through that expense of replacing the radiator. But this stuff is called Nomex. I'm going to bring it right through the camera here. And it's fireproof. And it's super strong. I can't do anything with it. 100% airflow. And it's a honeycomb structure. And I'm going to have, click that top eyeball. Yep. That's what it looks like on Ryan's Ryker. We painted it black. And it just sits right on the radiator. And this costs $30, and I can do 2.5 radiators with this. And you just take the nose off, zip tie it on, you're done. Paint it if you like, but his is painted on there. It's a little dirty because we haven't cleaned it in a while, sure. But it will catch everything. Anything that hits it is going to stop. Even if it penetrates it a little bit, it's going to stop. So you can get on Amazon, or you can just go to a couple places that have this. It's just called Nomex, Nomex, and it's as light as a piece of paper. And you can go out and buy the steel metal, stretched metal that RLSs showing you how to do. You could buy Bill's radiator protector, and honestly, I've had one. Where is it? I don't even remember right where. But I did have one that I made myself, and it was fine. It's just heavy. And then I remembered this stuff, and how can you go wrong? So I put it on mine, I put it on Ryan's. Here it is. This is the one that I made. I just put a little rubber thing in there because it was bouncing around. But I painted it, it rusted on one side. But this doesn't rust, and Ryan even can tell you a little bit about his experience with it, because if you dug any bugs out of it or anything.
Yeah, actually, yeah, and it was really easy. This is actually the piece that we used online. Yeah, we just bought some
Mine too.
black rattle can.
$30. We did both of them.
And basically just spray painted it and zip tied it. And I was about to go and spend a bunch of money on different options, but this seemed like the cheapest, easiest, and strongest way. I mean, this feels paper light. I feel like this will blow away in the wind, but then it's so strong you could probably stand there.
I'm gonna put it on the ground. You know how to stand on it, which I'm standing on.
That'd be funny if it was flat as a pancake. But no, I mean, it is some wicked stuff. Some kind of black magic sorcery. But yeah, it worked really well.
They use that like in sports bikes and stuff.
Yeah, you can put it on any motorcycle. You cut it to size.
Basically,
Like in
Cut
racing,
it easy, yeah. Cut it easy.
like
with a razor.
MotoGP stuff.
every once in a while, I just have to dig the bugs and rock out of it. But for the price, the lightweight, I mean, I look for low weight, low cost, easy to install, and that's totally this stuff here, Nomex.
Hey,
Yeah.
the most affordable performance upgrade is what on anything? Weight reduction. Nah, it's not that much lighter than other options, but
I'm actually thinking of putting together kits. Buy a bunch of this, enough to make 10 of them. Put the zip ties, cut it to the exact dimensions, and then sell it for anybody who just doesn't want to deal with cutting it.
Yeah, it was really easy.
Yeah.
I recommend it 100%.
What else we got here? Oh, let's take a look at this. So oil changes. We all know how oil changes are fun. You gotta get all the oil change stuff. Like your oil pan, your drain stuff, the big mess that it is. Yeah.
Oh, the oil change. I'm tired of oil change.
I was leaving it in. So some may focus, some may not. This little machine, it's not a machine, this little thing is called a liquid extractor. You just set it down, put your hose in, right where your oil goes in, a little water in there, don't worry about it. And then close the seal, make sure it's on suction, and pump it like 6 or 7 times, and it will suck all the oil through there. You can hear it. And then once it gets that suction going, it will pull all the oil out, put it right in here, and then I can reverse the switch. It's got a switch on the back. And then I can dispense the oil from here to whatever container I'm putting it in. No mess, takes about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But I don't have to lift the Ryker. I don't have to take the bolts off. The only thing you have to do is replace the filter, which
It actually has its own filter.
well, no, this is the K&N 152. There it is, K&N 152. That's what I'm putting in, and I'm putting AMSoil then that'd be 40, because we don't usually deal with this cold temperature here, so we can actually get away with the 1040 here. Wow. This thing is a wonderful boat. You can get them off Amazon, Layback MV701.
We'll have a video where we.
Yeah, we're gonna do a video of doing one. Right. This bag.
That is pretty cool.
I think Ron is the only one that's seen me use it so far. How's that
Yeah.
taste?
Slam. Full. What is slam? Because it doesn't have whatever peppers and olives you had on yours. Get up. Sell them, just buy them. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
I'm thinking about it. Once I get a good
No.
template.
here's my thing. Because I get questions about stuff.
And
I'm
then
going to generate a question about a product that Kevin just showed you and what I think about it. Because it'll be coming. And it's, you got to protect your radiator. However you do it, you have to. I'm telling you, 4 stories. It was the first thing I bought for mine. I bought mine, and it was hella expensive. It was more than anyone that you probably know. I got it on eBay. It wasn't even like a Ryker guy selling or anything. I got it on eBay because I didn't know nothing. I was like, Ryker thing, please. And then that's what it showed me. I bought it. It was like $90 or $80-something, something crazy. And I still don't regret it. I know you can go to Lowe's and I know you can do these things. And Ricky, like I say, is our homeboy. That's our affiliation. We're homeboys. And he, I was talking on the phone yesterday. He was talking about his grill stuff. And in the video when he brought it up was, do it. Go to Lowe's. Go do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And even when he's telling people to do it, they say,
that's what I did.
I don't want to. I want you to do it and go buy it. He says, not a problem. I can do that. I'm one of those people. I'm not trying to do all that. But I want you to sell it to me because it's that important to me. If you're sleeping on it and you're doing something else, or you're spending money on music or something like that, you're sleeping on the wrong thing, and that's some type of protection. And what Kevin has here with the Nomex is something that barely costs anything, whether you do it yourself or you hit him up on DM or whatever, and figure out how you can cut you a piece that'll work, give you some split ties or something, and get it done. It's better than nothing. Just don't. I recommend not doing nothing because you need something. This isn't expensive. It's not fancy. It's not cool.
Radiators,
Spray it.
200.
Spray it black. You saw what it looked like on Ryan. Spray it red. Spray it. You already have spray because you sprayed something. Spray it with that. Add to the theme. It looks really solid. I mean, you have to really be looking at it like this to see through it. So if you're like this and you paint it, it's going to show a lot of the color. So definitely add to your theme.
So what do
It is a
people
compliment.
usually? I always think that I see your bike coming in the daylight, and it's like there's
Yeah,
nothing.
it's black.
There's nothing inside of it.
Yeah, that's cool. Get it black. Talk to Kevin. He'll spray it black, send it to you or whatever, and it'll definitely be insanely cheap compared to what's out there. And then go buy that. When you're ready. When you're ready to go to Lowe's and buy a sheet and cut it the way Ricky says, then go do that. Then, but if you're like, man, I got X amount now, I can't be spending on $80, whatever. And then when I do spend it, I want it painted, so they don't have to blah 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 blah. Get something like this. They use this as MotoGP, man. These guys are trying to fight, trying to
Dirt
fast.
races.
They have to protect it. We like threw rocks at it and did all kinds of crazy stuff. And how much their undisclosed name, we'll say that you've heard recently had damage to their radiator. What was the price they're looking at?
New radiator is $260 plus labor.
A new radiator is already $260.
That's at least an hour and a half labor per. And here it's $165 an hour if you brought it to
Because
shop.
of what?
Because that's what they charge for labor rate. So
And what happened? Was it a rock?
I believe he hit a rock or two, and he had 2 holes in the radiator.
Oh, rock. You know where rocks are? All over the street. They're everywhere. A rock, something that's supposed to be on the road, driving the way you're supposed to, it jumps and goes through your radiator and destroys it.
And that goes with Papa Tone's asking. He's what's recommended the first Ryker knots. Protect your radiator.
You got to. And that's why I got the radiator car possum pusher on the front. Even the Zarate grill, it's an aesthetic thing, but it's something else. I'm not claiming it to be protection, but it is something else. Just do something, and it's cool if you can find something even as cheap as what Kevin's talking about. Haul it out.
There's no ID paint. It's just regular paint.
What is this link that you found out?
That was for the liquid extractor. They said
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Pro move. We're gonna put it on a video, so if you wanna, of course you already subscribed, so you'll see it when it comes out. But we're gonna do like two oil changes at the same time.
Yeah.
Do mine. We'll do my first. If you're interested in that, and then Kevin's. We got man, you got passed up way over here, man. Shout out to Virginia. Hey, you know it's cold. It's gotta be cold out there, right? We're not gonna talk about cold if you're out in Virginia. What's up, all Black Widow Ryker? Thanks for coming in. I mean, if you make them, hey, he's making them. I just don't know if he's gonna make them available to everybody that way. He's already got one for Ryker, but you gotta hit him up. One for Brian. Gotta hit him and see. Oh, we passed up all kinds, man. Road trips in the future, maybe in Area 51. Oh, for that raid. We were at the raid, and that's how Ryan lost his hair. I don't know if you saw the second video. He actually had hair. Our first video we ever made. And then the raid took it off. But we'll talk about future stuff for 2020. Couldn't find on Amazon, plus crazy I don't want to cut it. She's talking about the Star Tech. Are you talking about the? Oh, you're talking about the Nomex. Gotcha. Pflugerville in the house, Brandon. I think we spoke before, actually. Yeah. Man, you gotta hit us up, dude. I mean, I say let's go ride, but we're not trying to ride right now. Ryan did. He rode up there. I took the Miata, man. I had the top on. I think it was the first time I rode with the top on the Miata. We're in Texas, right?
I want to explain. D is asking about brake locks, and I got it right here. It just happened to have this rotor right here. So I don't have a brake lock to show you, but a brake lock would just insert a post into one of the holes in here in the rotor.
I have one.
You actually bought one?
Yeah.
And then it has an alarm on it. So if it moves, it'll go off on an alarm. Brian's doing hand motions to me. I have no idea what they mean. But that's basically how they work. They're what, $30? You can get them 30 to 70 bucks.
I don't have an alarm one. It's a straight up
Yeah.
lock.
And they can hook up to your Bluetooth. They do phone connections, all kinds of stuff. But it's just a simple thing to lock it from moving. Almost the same thing as that pull down lock on the side of the Ryker that you really should put a lock on. If you're going to park it anywhere where some kid's going to pull it down, it's going to roll downhill, anything like that, you're just kind of want to remove that option, remove that ability for somebody to do it.
Okay, so capping that off, my opinion on locks. Brake lock, did it. Trunk lock, did it. Level 4, whatever, chain lock, I send that through the wheel, chain on the control arm, guys?
Yeah.
Control arm in the front wheel. Having something extra like that disc brake lock, and that's the next thing. I think you would want to have, I have one. I haven't had to use it. I haven't gone out of town or anything like that. That would be like I'm going to be gone for a couple days. So I want that extra added protection because you want the stuff they can see and you want the stuff they can't see. They could see just the chain that I have on the control arm in the front wheel and be like, okay. Yeah, cruising by. I'm like, chain right there, kind of back. Back off, and come back again. Got that chain. They don't know anything about that E-lock. try to push it in their trailer or whatever. They don't know about that. And they definitely don't see that little tiny chrome disc brake lock that's on the back or the front or all three of them. Depends on how crazy you want to get. Depends on how good it's out there, dude. It gets kind of crazy in my place. I have a few stories that are too much for the live stream now. I don't even know if somebody could talk about those type of things. It wasn't getting kind of clear. But we got, let's go back on this end links. Yes, I got them. Oh, one of the first things I did. Being a different ride, it is probably time. It's like $70, $80 and something you could do yourself. It's one of the first things I did because you don't have to jack it up, you don't have to do anything. It's fun, it's doing it. There's a lot of haters out there. If you haven't noticed, if you're on Facebook especially, people will tell you, things don't do this, things don't do that, things that, do whatever you want to do. I love doing mine. I haven't done the bar. Just haven't done the end links. I can do that. I start talking about cutting the bar and taking the front and doing all that Kevin type stuff. Hell no, dude. I know how to put the links on, and I got the 10mm or whatever to do it. That's why I stand on that. Do the thing. Hit links. Yeah. Put it on for 20 minutes. They were awesome improvement, and then it came to the new norm. But I would do it again if I didn't do it already. Brake light flashers, easy, cheap first model that helps you be seen. Yes, something like the smart brake module. A new way to be more visible. A device that flashes your brake light when engine braking and downshifting to warn drivers behind. This thing comes from like Slovakia or something, some out there place. I ordered mine like a month and a half ago. And you don't get any type of tracking notices or anything like
They
that.
have a U.S. distributor now, since after you.
Oh, that's pretty much my luck on things. So will I get it? I don't know. Would I do it again? I probably wouldn't. It's cool to have it. I like Kevin's, but I'm just not down with stuff. Somebody will come out with one that you could buy and actually get. So even with Kevin saying about the US dollars or whatever, but not recommended, not down with it as a product. Hell yeah, you need something like this. Ryker should have came with something like this. It's super dangerous. Just the way the Ryker works, period. If you're stopping and nobody knows you're stopping, well, you're riding as a group. And there's even Ryker people, right? You behind this, oh crap, Barry's stopping because he left throttle, if you're not used to the Ryker, it just stops. You know, it just downshifts so fast without even using the thing. But once you get it, if you were to get it, it'd be cool. But that's how I do my opinions, man. All this stuff is opinionated. Same thing with the Elka. I talk about, I wouldn't do it again. It was like 10 weeks. I had to write and complain 3 times about the lie going on. I might talk bad about stuff even if it's true. But I totally would want somebody else if I knew there was something like into time. So it's really hard for me to talk about Elka 3s after that, just because it's like, man, it's just, all right, if you're looking for recommendations, it just don't. There's another brand out there, right? Oh yeah, get up on them, especially if they're from America and you get tracking and things like that. LEDs, if you ride at night, I have rock lights. We're going to talk about them in our 7,000 mile and 9,000 mile review. What else? Yeah, you want to be seen like that. I do two rock lights on the front, 2 rock lights in the back. To put a chain in place, the disc lock. Yeah, you can do that. And you could do a disc lock. And you can do another chain. And you can do the lock. Stack it up, dude. We all live in different places. Saddlebags from the Ryker. What do you recommend? Yeah, I got the shad bracket. But I haven't bought a bag for it. I was just gonna start like strapping crazy stuff from like Goodwill. I do a video, or I spend like $50 buying like 10 different bags, and try to strap them to the shad bag. That's just crazy. I think it's like $250 or something for like one shad bag to put on there. But I like the bracket. I talk about that in an upcoming video of our 7,000 mile review and 9,000 mile review for Ryan's Everyday Driver Ryker 600. And I actually strapped my electric skateboard to it, so you'll hear about that. Yeah, no. And that was the main reason. Got saddlebags of mine in top case. Yeah, Big Papa's got his all decked out for sure. The fender flasher kit is nice too. Yes. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't talk about that, but I do want that. I don't want to pay for it. I don't think it's because it costs so much. It's like I'm not trying to pay for that right now, but when that opportunity comes where my upgrade money, my toy budget can afford the fender flashers. Hell, yeah, you got the fender flashers, didn't you?
The reason I got the fender flashers because I had taken it apart.
Gotcha. And we're gonna get to that too. Everyone's waiting for all that. But I'm trying to cover you guys. I appreciate you guys coming into the show. So I definitely want to reply to some of this. 4 a.m. Oh, it's 4 a.m. Oh, because you're in France. Dang it, dude. Well, thanks for watching. Still, check it out. We got cats out here at 4 a.m. It is not. It's not even like 9:30 yet over here. Let's see. That was another one of my questions about bags. Is there an inexpensive option that locks to the brackets? I've heard that anything shad goes to that bracket. If you're talking about shad bracket, there's other stuff like the link kits or whatever they're called. I've heard that anything shad can link to that. So there might be other options than the ones that are directed toward like an M2 open up shop, please. Yeah, for real. I heard about that. But you know what? You guys were sleeping in LA, Ryker, because they posted a bunch of stuff before that saying, here, come take this stuff for really, really cheap before we do that. And I know a cat who took advantage got a whole set based off that deal, and he told me about it. And I was like, I might come up about the one that I need, the set they were doing online, or the deal they were doing online with the whole set. So they opened that up before they shut down the shop and gave everybody in. And I made an M2 video months ago, man, telling you guys the info, the name. You gotta stay up on Thrill Mouse Moto for sure. Stay up on the weather before you head up there. Oh, look at we got Cruzy on here. You're not producer. You're supposed to tell me when Cruzy gets on. That's that. When the Street Shark of Dallas, Texas gets on here, I need to be notified immediately. Tell me to stop running my mouth. He's giving shots to D-Way up there, seeing what's up. Damn it, old Barry, that's me. Street Shark up there. I'm coming out there. I already talked about it. We're running slingshot. I got a slingshot rental. It's my birthday. You don't have to know that. You don't have to get me anything for February 20th, which is this Saturday. You don't have to keep that, put that in the calendar. I was born on Sunday, 1983. You don't have to put that down. You don't have to type that in, Kevin, to let them know as a reminder so they can add it to the calendar, their Google Calendar, or anything like that. Not at all. Don't do that. It's not important. Okay, guys. But Cruzy, the Street Shark, yeah, dog. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be up there. Want some of your stickers, dude? You're in Florida. Just come by, dude. Come out of the crib, dude. I'm not gonna mail you nothing. You live in the P Flu. You're right here. We're in Round Rock right now. We're by Dell Diamond. Come by, dude. It's 9:21 when you make that. We're right here. We got pizza. It's cold because I'm running my mouth instead of stuffing it. But maybe that's good. Burn, come through, dog. It is up. Let's see. Got Cruzy laughing on the street shot there. Tongue shot stuff is expensive. It is, I'm telling you, dude. I'm gonna have a JanSport ratchet strap to that Chad, dude. Like a whole briefcase for like the 80s. With some patches on it and stuff.
That's a shame.
I don't even care, dude. We be on the road. You see the videos? We just jump in and we go. I'll strap a dry bag, that I have in there. Anything I got before I try to pay $250. But you really honestly, other than jokes, which is pretty much all we offer, you gotta stay up on quads and motor. I'm probably sure you already chunked too. So wait, no, he's there too. Yeah, holler at it, man. Watch these videos. Other bags just bring them out. Yeah, he's the top dude on any of that. Previous questions about I don't know if they're doing live. Not gonna look, but he's gonna help you out. It does cost us one thing I know, but I'm not knocking it. I like everything. I want everything, but it's just what I'm doing right now. The price and everything. Of M2s. I'm not sure. Hopefully not. I just think, other than the deal they had before it, yeah, definitely go up. Because when the deal was brought to me, it sounded really good, and I just forgot about it and thinking about it. It was actually a little bit before Christmas when that happened. Cause I remember when I was talking about it to another. We'll talk about Carlos in that video where we go get the Nikes. Let's see, Ocean's Quasi. Hell yeah, shout out to Quasi. I gotta go stand next week. Gonna get nasty. There was oh yeah, man. Could we talk about that too a little bit earlier in the stream? That's gnarly, man. Don't wish that on anybody. That whole FedEx thing. That's crazy. I think that's really what put it out today of work, and that's why we're messing around today and getting some filming done and stuff. I think that's stretching around Texas as far as how bad that hurt. For people who have to be out there driving, and they shut down for Monday too. They never do that at my job, so it's I got you. You're right over there with that stuff, but no, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. We're gonna, I'll wear swim trunks and stuff. It's gonna be randy. You know, we mess around, dude. We don't care. If you follow us, you know we don't care. Yeah, D, we're out there, man. It's gonna be Brian and I. We're gonna have at least one Ryker and then the slingshot rental. I'm telling you guys now, I'm going to be there on the 21st and the 22nd. And that's going to be, I pick it up at 1:30 and then I return it at 1:30 the next day. We'll be there till that night. That's it. That's in stone. Hotel booked. Slingshot booked. I already paid for half of it. It's a blue one. I'm strapping cameras to it. I'm driving nonstop. I'm just going everywhere. Eat here, pop in here, do this here. Try to find some cool roads to hit. I want to drive that slingshot and get some feel for it and get you guys some videos, man. If I can do a walk around with you side by side, then let's do it. And this is it. That's it. That's all the info. I gave you times, gave everybody dates. If you're in Dallas, then that's what's up. And then it's you hitting me up, let me know that you're ready or where you at, things like that. Just hit me up. Quasi,
Oh, hey, and congratulations on getting 1,000 subscribers, Barry.
Okay.
Hey, man. But I think we should take a look back to where it all began.
Is that what we're gonna do? Okay. How about that? Okay. We're gonna yeah, so all you guys apparently have been here for a while, so you've been with us through some of the videos, but are you a true OG of Thrill Mouse Moto? Do you remember our very first video? What do you call this? A look back or something like that?
Yeah.
Have a video? Yeah, so I hit 1,000 subscribers. You know that. You're one of them. You've been here for a while and watching it go up pretty quick for a 7-month period of the channel. But this is it. Can they hear the audio of it?
I turned it down.
Okay, turn it down, but I'll just give the audio of it. You know, it's probably really bad. Because I seriously had no. Okay, first of all, I'll be super clear. I have no idea what I'm doing now. So I definitely didn't have any idea of what I was doing back here. And I just bought the Ryker, and it was actually Ryan's idea that I film it, do stuff with it. But I also injured my arm. And it was, and I bring that up a lot of videos, but I don't ever say what happened. And I was playing basketball. I was playing basketball, and then I found out how old I was, and fell, and thought I could fall. All of my skateboarding, played basketball in the past, all these things, doing Thrill Mouse Moto stuff. Thrill Mouse Moto stuff. And it took a long time to recover. I just barely got off the disability when I was on my 80 for a long time. And I just wanted to start the channel. And it's kind of one of the things I explain to people when I'm trying to inspire people to do their thing, their channel, their project, or whatever, is that you just got to do it. I wasn't going to let it hold me up. I just came with the idea. I did Ryker. I wanted to film. And I was like, I'm going to film anyway. I'm going to film something. I can't ride. This is just footage that happened right before my injury that I filmed as a test. And I used it from my first video.
And then I just did what I could, and I wanted to make a video about putting on my cover for the Ryker, and that was my first video. So I do this, and I talk. Go ahead and turn the volume up so I can know what I'm at here. I think it's just like giving kind of an idea of what the channel is going to be about, or me trying to give you a feel for the theme, since it's something I thought that I wasn't going to be able to do for a long time. Go ahead and jump to me actually doing the, no, it'd be like, wait,
Right
before
after
that. Oh, right after that, okay. That's Tiki. Actually, I didn't even know that. I remember that. Tiki, my sister's dog, makes her first appearance. You can do the volume down. So yeah, I can't do anything. I think even in these beginning videos, you can actually see my arms still wrapped or stitches or some type of thing on them. And oh no, this is before the surgery. So actually, yeah, it was just injured and no surgery yet. This is me trying to recover, find out if I need surgery. And it seems like so long ago. It was only like 7 months ago. And I'm just like, well, I can do this, and it's pretty lame, but I'm just taking the shower curtain off. This is me, shower curtain, the shower cap off, the Ryker cover, taking it off and then putting it on in my covered spot. But look at it, dude. This is not even the same. It's weird seeing the Ryker. It looks like Ryan's Ryker, like almost a stock. Well, this is stock on here. No chicky banana panel thing in it. But that's it. This is me trying to look. I thought this was the coldest part right here when I did that. I go, look at that cut. I remember showing Ryan and be like, look, see how I was like, I show from this view, and I'm like, bam, point of view, because I did it twice. I did it with the helmet.
Actually, that was pretty damn good. Can we see that again?
Yeah, replay, run that back there. Replay center. Okay.
Well, you do 100% of the editing.
And then you go, look at that. He gets it ready. He's got that one. Then as soon as he throws it up, look at it, like it's so important. It's so cool. Wow. Taking it all back there. Ryan wanted me to do that for you.
Congrats.
I feel like I'm gonna get fired or something. Whatever they're
Right there.
doing. What are they
The
doing?
bag. Nope, the bag. You got it.
What's going on here?
Rip it out.
What is being ripped?
It's a cover.
Oh,
But I think I've used twice.
oh. Which one is this?
This was the $8 one from Walmart.
Oh yeah. And it fits the Ryker?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, then I'll have to do a full circle and do a whole video in season 2 of the $12 Walmart cover. I actually made a video earlier today. A lot of people are asking, does it hold up in snow? Does it hold up in ice? I'm like, it doesn't do that here. And then it snowed in for the first time cover. So I actually made a video this morning of them covering it with ice. So shower cap. Just doing that. Congrats. Love it. Ooh, what did tell me there? Missed that one. We got a link. Oh yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's done. I told you everything. It's up to you. If you're free, holler at me. That's what's up. This is the longest ride you guys have done on a stock seat Ryker. All we know is stock seat, mostly or stock everything on Ryker, especially the seat. And we did 1,200 miles. We did 600 there and then 600 back. You can follow the whole video for proof. That is on 600s, no windshield, no comfort seat. We didn't even have air hawk. It was great. That did sell me from getting something like an air hawk, and I ended up getting the Wild Act. Perfect fit. Found it in I'm not sure it's seat. I found it when we went to Twisted Sisters with Quasimodo. She's still on the live stream here. Got low, didn't I?
There's a lever over there.
Nice. And I like it a lot. I rode with it today, one of the videos that we made. But yeah, stock is a drag. It sucks really, really bad. And figured out what it was in New Mexico. I was real layered up, and I was wearing a tuxedo, which you've seen in the Dreamland video. And my jeans were like these with this belt here. they were coming down because I'm wearing, basically a onesie over it, and I don't pay attention to my pants coming down. And it was right like over my butt bone in a way. Like, in fact, my inner pants were down, but my other ones weren't. And it was like, basically I was sitting on my belt and not realizing it. The entire trip, I just thought, because it was our first long trip, I just thought, man, I just can't sit on this chair for long. And we took breaks. Every time we got gas, we'd stop and I'd be like, I gotta rip my butt. But it turns out it was that. And I didn't figure that out until like a month ago because I did it again. And I was like, yeah, man, so definitely gotta do something on my seat. If you want my opinion, because that's all this is, an opinion, it's not professional or anything, is that they're all bad. I don't like any of them. Kevin's got the, what do you call yours, comfort seat?
Just regular
The can
Ryker
or whatever. Oh man, crazy. It costs like $100 or something like that, or more, 200 or something.
300, and I bought it used for 200.
Can't do it. That's insane. $300, and there's not a whole lot to it. I'm not feeling that much difference in it, especially for a long trip. Papa Tone, congrats! I appreciate it. Congrats again for Fun and Ryker. That's another Ryker channel you gotta check out because you have to check out all Ryker channels. We all say things different, and like I said, a lot of the answers to your questions are opinionated, so you need more opinions, and Fun and Ryker is going to give that too. And then also, you always have a pretty good chance that a lot of people want to cover something different. Let's see, I did 7 miles a day for Quasi 12 hours before I had an Airhawk Cruiser seat pad. That is right, Quasi does have an Airhawk, and I've been on his Ryker before, which you see in the Quasi Workout video we have on the channel, and the Airhawk. I mean, the Wild Ass is pretty much the same thing. I like the style, look of the Wild Ass, and that's just the look. It's still blow the air, let the air out while you sit on it, and I like the colors and everything of it too. You should, what is that? Ezekiel, you should, I did it away.
Give it away.
What is give it away?
Don't
We'll come back to that one. Thrill Mouse Moto Garage in Round Rock. Hell yeah, that's in Round Rock, dude. I mean, we're not in Round Rock. Kevin's in Round Rock. You gotta come out of the garage. You coming right now? You coming through? What time is it? That's only a couple minutes. Yeah, come on through. I got these stickers right here. Come on the show, man. We got Tom, Vernon, man. Look at this, man. Come grab you, dude. You got a rep off there in Pflugerville. Sorry for the fan. I missed that one too. Do you know a holder maker? Are you still working in France, dude? At 4 a.m. What are you doing right now? It's gotta be 4:30 over 5 a.m. over there. You know, a holder maker to have a shag case on the left too. Other than SlingMod, I don't know if they even SlingMod has one.
Only Shad makes one.
For the other side. I don't even know how you do that. I know that people have done their own stuff. I'm gonna say there was
It's
something
typically
too
max
cold.
hang.
I'm not talking about taking the Ryker out here. I didn't even take the Ryker out here. I took the Miata out here and had the top on and dressed like I was on the Ryker. But Ryan did, and he did it from Georgetown. So
You need colder, maybe stack.
which that's not always gonna be cool. I extend the invitation the other times we hear about it being out here. Let's go riding, man. Come on.
I'll be alright.
Speaking of cold,
What is that?
that's the ice buildup.
They don't care. We got cats from Canada over here. They're gonna make fun of us even more. They already do. When we're talking about cold. What is that, guys? What is this 24-pound monstrosity? What is this? There, put it on there. What is this? Hang it right off of that hook. What is this? What is that thing?
That says 24 pounds.
24 pounds. And you can see my elbows doing better, too. 24 pounds.
Metric.
They'll just take our word for it.
Yeah.
That's how much your exhaust weighs. Underneath that Ryker, you probably have. And we said a little bit earlier, best performance, cheapest Actually, no, it's not, because you have to replace it with another. A part of the upgrade and performance mod you're doing with any Ryker exhaust, whichever ones that are out there, whether it's Trill, True Brothers, RLS, whatever it is, they're all cool brand meaning that we've all come across. You want it to be lighter, get away. We try to weigh them. We did in one of our last videos or a few videos ago. We'll put them to the scale. Now we'll do it. We got it. When we got it off, we'll put it to the scale. And I figure appreciate it. Cold, yeah, exactly. Tell them what cold is. It's only 52. It's 52 in the garage. We don't have a heater out here. So finally, I'm going to show you guys something. Talk a little bit about it. And I'm going to pass it on to the big dog that it's all about. I don't want to be talking about other Rikers, but I want to introduce y'all real quick before I pass it on to Kevin. Kevin, show the picture of what that new Ryker paint job looks like. Oh my God. What do y'all think? Tell me what y'all think. I give y'all a couple seconds here to absorb that. Let me know what color that is. Let me know what he did. What you think that? Wait. I'm gonna go back to that picture you had just there. Go back to the other one. Okay, look at this. Look at this Ryker. I just want one reply before I go into it. Somebody tell me what color that is right there. Oh wait. There's a delay on this. I get it. What color do you call that? We're gonna talk about it, but it's not a wrap, Brian. It's no wrap. You get a sweet, lovely color illusion wrap. Nah, man, couldn't be more wrong. I just want you to tell me what color this is right here. Okay, here we go. Someone's with us here. We got copper. Okay, I like that. We got rose gold. You know what? Yeah, when it gets real bright, for sure. Copper. Yeah, I'd say copper for sure. I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm crazy. I like it for the record. I'm gonna show you another picture of the exact same Ryker at the exact same time of day. Just at one whole other angle. Go ahead and flip that switch. What color do you call that? You got cranberry involved in there. Yeah, I can see that at that point. Cranberry. You got copper, and then you got cranberry. All right.
Ryan had black cherry.
Black cherry? Ah, I like that too. Now, this is the same Ryker, and that's not a wrap. Go ahead and just do some toggle back and forth on there, Kevin. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now look at that. Now let's get a Yad Dog. Let's get a Yad Dog on there. You know what? Let's get all of them. Let's get a Yad Dog. Let's get a mouse. Let's get all of them on there. What? Do you see this Ryker? Do you see that? You know what? And on top of that, here's my favorite part about it is, so Kevin went nuts on his Ryker, obviously. That's paint. That's not a wrap.
It's plastic.
It's plastic dip, okay? And you can see all the parts here once I get out of the way that he did at the same time. So this is a complete transformation. On top of that, he gets something I thought that he would never do, and that is that exhaust there. That stealth RLS stealth exhaust. RLS stealth. And you know I did though. We had it like lined up perfect. This is the Punisher. And we're gonna talk about that because I want to put that on the scale too because I saw Vernon talking about the silver turbo, which is he's got a silver turbo. So can you see this here? We'll show it. Go ahead and flip it back to real life. You know, the matrix glitch, and then you got the lights all going crazy. So Vernon has a silver turbo. I'm going to show you an exhaust, Vernon, that came out about a year before, that one did. That's made in the great state of Texas by a homeboy of mine, by hand, local pop shop here in Waxahachie, Texas. So oddly, look very similar to the silver turbo exhaust. King Joffy Show. What's up, man? And then we got the little scale here that no one has been having. Some people would be ready for it, and we're going to pass it on to Ryan, which is doing something here, and then we're going to hook it on the same way. We had 24 pounds on the stock exhaust. And go ahead on that, Kevin. What you got? Is that 5 on the dot?
It is 5 pounds.
That's 5 on the dot. Isn't that crazy? How it looks exactly like the Silver Turbo exhaust, and it weighs 5 on the dot, like Vernon says, the Silver Turbo exhaust weighs, and it came out a year before Silver Turbo exhaust. And one of the main differences is that it's made in the great state of Texas, which is something that I appreciate a lot. By a local dude, that's a homeboy of mine. That's pretty much our affiliation, is being friends and Texas Ryker fan. So Predator, I love it, man. It's back here. It's still cool. It has a great sound. I dig it. I'm rocking the Stealth right now. Everyone loves it. Some of you cats may have it on order or already bought it. We showed it on Kevin's right there. Before I get too crazy and I go into everyone's comments, I'm just going to pass it on to Kevin. Go ahead and show the pictures again. Get it rocking in there and let everybody know what that means, that you had a plastic dip and the process of it.
Let me get this resized.
Man, look at that. Do you remember what it used to look like? Now you know what it sees right there. And the different variations of it.
Actually, I'm putting both. Give me a second.
Give him a second while we eat pizza.
All right. So, if you go to the YouTube channel, Dip Your Car, they make the plastic dip line of colors, and they've been making them for many years. They do some pretty neat stuff. As soon as they came out with this BZR, which is called Hypershift, black to red or red to black, and I saw that, and I was like, I need this color, and it was an impulse buy. So I called them up, said, all right, what do I need to do to get this done? We went through the whole process, and I'm like, you know what? How about if I find somebody local? And he goes, you know what? We got a good guy that just moved to Texas, moved to your area. So I hooked up with this guy called, you've got Just the Dips, and he does a whole Instagram thing. He does distressed artwork in plastic dip cars. His Mustang, his 2013 Mustang, he did up in Mustang blue, #1 on the side, and he put all the rubs on the side. I'll pull up a picture of it later. But he just moved here from Nebraska. The guys that did the car said, hey, give him a call. So I did. We talked about it. He looked at the bike, he gave me a quote. I'm like, perfect, let's do it. So I took all the panels off the bike, brought them to him, and took him 3 days. I think it was 3 days, because cure time and whatnot. Brought it back, and it's now back together and all ready to go. So yeah, definitely cool to have a very, very unique color. And I think that a guy in Dallas just got a purple one, and it's also on, if you go to Just the Dips, Just the Dips on Instagram, you should be able to see all those pictures. But definitely he's down here in Kyle, Texas, not too far away. And I'm sure that anybody that is in the area might want some decent hair, do some stuff. You can do anything you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is my Ryker. We're gonna do, you'll see it on videos eventually. Right now we're put away for a little while and slowing down on videos and stuff because busy. Plus getting everything ready for oil changes and I think Barry's got some over here.
I do. Definitely got more stuff to show. Catching up on everybody. King Joffy. Oh, that's one thing that's cool in Massachusetts. We were talking about that earlier. How much for a paint job like that?
It's about 1,000. But
You're
it's
looking at
done
a
professionally.
For color changing, plastic dip, professionally done. Yeah, Kevin, of course, took his own parts off and dropped them off. Can you pick them up?
Yep.
So in that process. We'll talk more about it in the video when we come out with it. King Joffy Joe is doing a giveaway for all us exhaust next month. Hey! Then I'll make the announcement too. We'll be getting our Carbon Series exhaust. I think Ricky said he was halfway through it, get it on the floor last night when I was talking to him. And he said he should be getting it to it pretty soon too. We'll probably be coming out with something around the same time. But yeah, Carl is exhaust fan, dog. Appreciate the shout. I need to try it on my Ryker. Nice. Oh, it's carbon fiber. Is that your Ryker? It's Kevin's Ryker. Thanks for answering that, Star Turkey.
Show us
Thanks
the
for
key.
following the channel to know these things. Shout out from the 6th, fellow Ryker. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for coming in. And I'm there. Nice. Color's good. First and second. All flashy. This is legal in the US. How many DVDs? DVDs we got? No. Really. We were in Texas. I think it's like a California thing. If you ask people stuff about that in California, they usually know what it is. I think they, a lot of stuff isn't legal over there. So a lot of rules over there, especially with noise. I saw some stuff in Canada. I saw a video and some cops were like measuring. They have like a TV reader and they measure like how far it is away from motorcycles. It's nuts. All right, well, that's actually the first time we've sat and answered everyone's question.
I've got that picture that just the
Yeah, show the this is the cat that did the dip job on that's just right above Brian's head here on his Ryker. But that's cool. It's like a bar fine distress type thing. I think if I probably went with it, which I don't know from that on my Ryker as far as switching up the theme, it's something that I'm gonna do. But I don't know if that's the route. Something like that's cool. I mean, that's obviously what that cat
That's
is good at in his style.
That's all hand done.
Man, I mean, that's like a new. There's nothing wrong with that car.
2015.
It's got it looking like it's been, sitting in a garage or whatever. So pretty dope. Other stuff coming out. I mean, you saw the Ryker paint job, the dip. That's something that's coming. We're talking about the 7,000 mile review, 9,000 mile review. King Joffy reminded us that tell you about the carbon fiber, the carbon series, I'd say, carbon series exhaust coming out by RLS. We'll be getting one pretty soon, and we can show you guys. And of course, that we have a whole series of exhaust comparison playlists. Go to it if you like hearing about any of this stuff. Have a playlist on the channel that you can go to and start from video to video. We compare. So far, we've done Trill, Brandon King, Predator, Stealth, Stock. You gotta have stock as your control, and let people know, how much more than that. There's definitely nothing out there that's less as far as loudness goes. But we'll get you a little cruise, get you a little idle, get you whatever you want. It's comparison. So we're gonna get a carbon series, and then we gotta do the same thing with that. Pin it to as much exhaust as we can. We got some more here. Color is good. The first, second one. Already had that. Well, guys, Ryker Cannon, old lady has to hop off. Y'all stay safe. You too, Star Ducky. We appreciate you sticking around and getting some more info. But we'll keep it going. The other thing here, if you can hand me that, please, good sir, is this thing. I don't even know what this does. Is that something y'all talk about? Or is this part of like the Ryker world? It's like this thing. It's got a wire. I don't even know where that goes, and it's got this little stand. Looks like it goes to a cell phone. I don't know. I'm gonna make a video about it. I'll figure it out. I'll see if it plugs in a Ryker 600 or Ryker 900, and try to ride it around. Hope it isn't do anything weird or change anything to my Ryker, but I saw some people talk about it. I picked one up, and we'll see what happens with that. Look forward to that. And some more videos. Nut recall. Who's done it? I can now say that I did, even though we were supposed to 4 months ago or something crazy like that. There's people with their wheels flying off and stuff. You don't have a Ryker, and you're thinking about buying one or whatever. It's probably going to be done already. I don't think 2021s are part of that. Anyway, at first they were saying like only certain models you can type in your serial number on the website and it will let you know. That's not the way it is now. Now they're like, you just got one, then you just bring it in. And I finally had mine done recently, last weekend. Let's see. Stay cool. Everyone's all caught up. I just got some last few guys on here. So we'll keep it going. 15 people. We can keep going a little bit more. Just make sure we cover everything. Season 2, the trip's coming up. People got some ideas. Let us know. We'll just ride out there. We'll do it. It's cold right now, but I know in a week I might see where I can get to. Plus, we have springtime, summertime, all that stuff. We'll go out there. Texas is big though. Keep in mind, we got to get out of Texas first. So it's not just like hopping states like most states other than California. California guys, if you're going straight up and straight down, you know what we're talking about on that. Also, Robert Wilson, I told him I was gonna give him a shout. I think he said he was gonna be around for the thing, the live stream. But he's selling his Ryker. He was on the video where Brian rents one. He was saying, if Brian likes that Ryker, I'm selling a rally out in Arizona. So if anybody's interested in lives in Arizona, he's supposed to be making a good deal. Subscriber out there. That's probably doing big things with this Ryker treatment, right? So Arizona cats, and you're interested in getting one, or maybe upgrading to a rally or whatever it is. Robert Wilson, he is in the comments to the treatment episode. You can hit him up. He's got the bumper. Also remind me of David Wilson, which is Scrabble Saggy Balls. He's probably number one. I get this thing now on YouTube where the most that someone has commented and market, which I can probably count how many times I've marketed something. Supposedly he's got the most, and he's like a leader of the top commenter or something like that. So I wanted to give him a shout out for that since he couldn't stay up. He works really late in the morning. He has a driving job, but I don't think Florida is anything like what Texas is right now. But everyone stays safe for sure. Because if it's like this in Texas, other than Florida, it's probably like wild out there. It's getting wet while it's cold. Good system, the Total Commander. We'll see what's up, man. I've been wanting to get it, and I finally got one. I got a used one, and I paired it with this little phone that I showed just now. The little phone mount for it that goes on. They're pretty cheap. I'm going to talk about that in the video because it's only like $12 or $15 or something like that. I know that if you get it from Sling Mods, they want you to buy or they offer a brand mount that's like a whole nother whatever. So we're by the end of it's like $400. I got mine for $220 or something like that, and then I bought this little. It just worked out perfect. It's insane. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be on the commander and actually tightens down and secures. And it's not too outrageous the way it sticks out. So I think it's going to end up looking real good on the Ryker. It's just that I finally got it right before I had to put mine in the shop. And I didn't want to plug anything in because I'm still under warranty. I actually unplugged my lights and everything before I brought it in because I didn't want to be like, well, you got these rock lights and that probably did something to the battery, or whatever. If you're right, bro, you know what I'm talking about. So I plugged all that stuff, and I want to try to plug that in there and make it seem like it was an issue I called. But yeah, I'm stoked about that Pedal Commander. I'm going to get it on. I'll probably just do it tomorrow. Probably not the best time in road conditions to be testing something that's everyone says is scary as far as traction goes on that thing. And bottom tone, thinking that's response to what I'm saying. So appreciate it. Thanks. Check this out. yeah, man, it's slowing down, but I appreciate you guys being on here. What else do you guys want to say about anything? Got some questions you think that people want to ask from Kevin?
I can't think of any.
There was another video we were gonna watch. I forget which one. I gotta keep it up.
Well, we already brought that up. I was going to talk more about the stealth, but everyone keeps bringing up RLS and stealth when we think, and I just want to remind everybody that it's limited. It won't be around. And I know Ricky has sold a lot of them. And to me, having heard most of his exhaust, owning one of his others, I don't believe it sounds like any of those. It has a great tone, but it's not as loud. And people have this one. They're all loud. They're all loud. All the exhausts are so loud. Everyone, Reneke, Two Brothers, RLS, Trill, they're loud. Stock isn't. Stock is not. Now, as far as less loud, there's some out there. But is it loud? Yes, it's loud. That's how loud they are. That when they're less loud, they're loud. That's just the best way I can say it. It's all opinion, my opinion. And that's all I can give. It's not. You go by DB and all that stuff, but
If you hate drone at all, do not go with any exhaust.
well, it's just
Just stay with stock.
that's just what being
Yeah.
loud. I mean, if you know it's loud, and then I say that, and a lot of people say, "Oh, well, how loud?" Or like, "Bro, it's loud." I don't know what to say. It's loud, like it's loud, right? And no, it isn't loud. The end. But the stealth, we made a video. We show you. We play the Predator.
The stealth sounds awesome.
So that's what we'll keep trying to do. Brian, his opinion is the stealth sounds awesome. I make the videos, or we make the videos for you to have an opinion on it based off what you heard. Same camera, same microphone, one video. This is what it sounds like. We'll do it to any exhaust we got our hands on. So watching, we'll keep making. Check out the playlist on the channel for Ryker sound check. We've been calling on Ryker exhaust sound check, I think. And we're getting the carbon series, like Keep Job reminded us earlier. Our carbon series is coming. That's another one. From what I've heard, I don't know. From what Ricky's told me, it's going to be something similar to all the other RLS. Well, with a whole nother look. It looks cool. Yeah, he's got pictures. You can check out RLS's website. Type in rls.com or rlsexhaust.com. Check it out. It's on there. And I believe it's on there. But he does have YouTube videos. So check out YouTube. And of course, subscribe and like, because that's how you're going to get. He's the man that makes. We get him when we talk about him, but he's the man that makes them. We'll answer questions for it, but what we know. But subscribe to him, like his stuff, follow all of it. He has a carbon series exhaust video of one of the test Rykers that he's worked with already. Yeah, it looks cool. Carbon fiber is cool. You probably notice that when you look on like Facebook or whatever, and you see other people and they're doing carbon brass, carbon panels, all that stuff. It's a cool look. Talking about something that's already black. You look at Ryan's way, this little black accents, flat black, gloss black looks cool. Carbon fiber, that's cool. The Ryker, it's like it's paid for.
I think Jock is asking if you've ever gotten a ticket.
No, that is not. It's not a factor in Texas. And I think even in France, we kind of have a reputation of being some lawless, Western, crazy people running around, shooting guns. Yes, all that is true. All the stereotypes, all that stuff is 100% true. I don't care what happened over here in Texas. You go to the next state, except for marijuana. That is not legal in Texas, for sure. But you can go to every other state next to us, and they are. But you can't have an AK-47 in your back, not even in your pocket, hanging from it, and it's all good.
The weapon,
Yeah,
not the marijuana.
the weapon. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You can have a super loud, you can have a classic, over here. You can have stuff like that in California. Like my Miata is only 91. I don't have to get inspected. I do a safety. The horn, they check the brake, and I'm on the road, and it could be falling apart, blowing up, or whatever it is. It's all good. and then exhaust. You can be loud and have music. You know, there's stuff as far as neighborhood goes, like 10 o'clock at night, you can't be creeping and stuff like that. But,
I gotta be to work at 5 a.m. I'm just gonna
yeah,
start this Ryker right
that,
up.
but that's a different law. It's not like an exhaust law checking. But yeah, this is a Texas. Now US, that's different. I can't speak on them. I don't know. But then the city talking about in France because I guess be under is what he's saying, 95 or whatever. How you wrote it?
95 decibels.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Is that a lot? 100?
It is a lot.
500? I don't know.
It is a lot.
California people, you want to target them because the people that have to deal with it are the ones that are going to be known. We gotta zoom that up. I got old man. It's good. Okay, that will. Eggplant. What is it? We're talking about the pizza here. Take note, how to get. Otherwise, good. Gotta bounce. Keep up big work. Oh yeah, big pump. Hey, thanks for coming in. I don't know if you already left, and I'm waiting to that. But all right, we got what's a jackhammer at 50 feet. Environmental noise, weakest sound heard. That the what? That the earring tissue is 180. Okay, so 95 jackhammer. That's not bad.
At 50 feet.
At 50 feet. Oh, that is common.
So
No, 50 feet's not that far.
snowmobile and motorcycle is listed on here at 100 dB.
Okay. Well, that's a regular motorcycle.
Yeah.
There. Oh, so that's whatever. But exhaust, where I'm getting at is exhaust is a big topic. We're trying to cover what we can. But other than the dB rating stuff, which most of us don't have to follow that states, we're just going off of loud. And to me, they're all out. If you have ECOP restrictions on dB or whatever, I would not change my exhaust. I guess it'd be cool. One of my main things of upgrading exhaust was to get rid of weight. I mean, we waited. If you just jumped on the stream, we waited just now. We got a stock one right here. It's 24 pounds. That's insane. When you weigh the Predator here, and it's 5. And the Stealth was what? 8? No, it was like 11 or 10. I think it was 10.
I don't remember.
Yeah, 'cause it was double, but still not 24. But we just kind of figure out, like you talk to Ricky about all that stuff, or any other exhaust manufacturers. I think the more material in it is what makes it more quiet. So that's why the Stealth is going to be a little bit heavier. But dang, we're all caught up on stuff. I think I covered everything I was going to. Stuff to come. Road trip. We're gonna do some road trips. Gotta get out there. We're gonna do 7,000 mile, 9,000 mile review. We got more exhaust coming. We'll have a video about my VSS Fall Air. We'll do stuff. The gear that we end up getting. I talked about my gloves. I'm still like them in the cold weather. And you know I'm not a glove person. For the 100% ones, they're awesome. I like them. Check out the video on Dreamland when I have them. We got handlebars coming. You guys don't want to hear about that. No, I have interest in the Ryan doing handlebars. So we'll just make a video on it and show it. Talk about the pedal commander. That's coming. We'll toss it around. We learned pretty good to play musical mods around here. And we'll put the pedal commander on 900. We'll put the pedal commander on the 600. Toss it around.
Going back on something, somebody was asking one of the first mods that they should do on the Ryker, in addition to the radiator protection, which we did cover, a horn, a loud horn. Doesn't matter which one you get, as long as it's louder than the one that comes with it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want it, because nobody will hear you.
Kevin is super big on that, and then I'll give my opinion on it. I've never used my horn, and I have the upgraded horn. So that is also something that's super subjective. But if you're someone who is like, I am here, I exist, and that's something you're trying to do all the time, then the stock one is not going to work for that. It's seriously like BB. I've never heard my horn, my stock one, until my friend did. I let him drive around the block. Whoa! Yeah, it sounds like that. There's Brian in the corner at the stop button. And if says it like he, it's for sale. He just wants to be
No.
insanely obnoxious with his horn. That's all he's ever been with this thing. Made in Italy, Marco Automotive, the Tornado. And it's a compact something in French. And it goes in a car, a truck. And it's so loud and ridiculous. And I actually have never heard him use this horn for any purpose than scaring children and making people drop stuff that are walking by. But cool try, bruh, for safety and everything. No one
I've
uses
used
a
it
horn.
for safety.
Let's see. Finishing off everything. That's everything. Policemen on the road. Cash. Oh, hell yeah, they are. That's what I heard about the Canadian ones that are doing. They're trying to make them fine, get that quota, measuring out TP and all that. Let's see. I love the bike report. Oh yeah, easy. They catch them, crowd them, get 4 of those guys, give them some tickets, keep rolling. Yeah, fit Dallas, cruise down the number, all that. Oh, dog, no, D, no. Ryan, what did I say?
Not saying anything more about it.
I'm not saying no, dude. Right? I gave you times. I gave you places. I gave you the days. If y'all want to come see me, dude. I'm doing my thing. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna slingshot. I'm gonna be the Ryker. I'm gonna make videos and stuff. Y'all know where I'm gonna be. You know the time. You know the dates. You know the days. Anybody that's watching in Dallas, you know. You hit me up. You say I'm coming through now. Where are you at? Where's the spot? Whatever it is. I'm out.
How old are you going to be when you're in Dallas?
I'm going to be 27 years old.
Yep.
On the 20th, which is
That's
a big,
right.
big deal for me because I'm almost 30.
Congratulations.
What's there?
Wow, what are you going to do?
I was just asking.
It's going to give the chair a fully turn around.
No, I was just asking.
Now I'm going to be 38. I'm getting old, man. I'm going to be 40, Lordy 40. I'm 2 years away.
I don't remember 30 years.
You'll remember 357.
All right, D, you heard it. I think the fourth time.
What we doing
You know
here?
when I'm going to be there.
You showing the setup?
We got tricks, man. We got magic tricks over here. Rolling on 3. What are you doing here? You said you were out. We're about to shut down,
So,
dude.
the electric can and Ryker. I've always said right from the beginning, and Devin here is asking about it, what we think about it.
No, he's not. It's roll on 3. Devin just
Roll on 3, so yes, I'm sorry, I was misreading that. If they actually make it, I will be calling them saying, here, I'll just trade in my Ryker, I'll pay whatever I need to pay for it. I want one instantly. From day one. Because I love electric vehicles.
Yeah, no, you're one that wants that Vanderhall, that electric Vanderhall.
Yeah, the
Power
XC
wheels.
squared.
Golf cart.
My opinion on that is, I don't have one because whenever it comes out, I can't afford it.
I still can't
So,
afford a Tesla.
what's
I
my
can't afford
opinion on a
used
Tesla? What's my opinion on a Lamborghini, a GT40, a GTR, a bunch of stuff? I think that when it becomes an electric Ryker, it's not what a Ryker is, and a Ryker isn't affordable. Gas-powered motorcycle that I can buy outright the way I did, and I would not be able to do that literally anything else that I like and want. And if it's electric, oh my god, especially from Can-Am, the way prices work on that stuff, dog, what would that even be? That's insane, man. And then when stuff happens to it, holy man, I just can't even think about it. I'm actually, when someone says, what do you think about this? I go, I don't know. That's not I'm not in that tax bracket, bro. I can't do it. Sounds cool. I gotta stick to this super cheap stuff. Fun and Ryker. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. Keep up with the videos. If you watching on today's podcast, hell yeah. Advice on you, Ryker, rally owner. Say advice on any Ryker for could be a rally. It doesn't really separate as much for me as far as what I like about it. As far as giving advice to you is just make sure you know what you're doing as far as protecting goes. When we talked about the grill stuff, they're cool, man. if you ever thought like when you buy it, you're like, man, these other people buy these things. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, you can get on it and just drive. That's what I did. I went and said, one Ryker, please. Got the Ryker and then drove it. And the whole time I was like, man, I feel crazy on this thing. It feels wild. That's because it is. It's low to the ground. It has two wheels in the front and one in the back. When you drive it, you can't just drive over the center of the pothole or the possum or whatever it is. You got to get freaky and get in between the wheels. What else? The radiator is just right there. That's wild. You want to protect that. We talked about it earlier in the video. Different ways to protect the radiator, DIY, buying stuff from some of the manufacturers or other Ryker YouTubers, things like that. That's probably the biggest thing I would say to a new Ryker rally or Ryker owner period is know what you're riding. And as much as like you can just give them money and buy one. But I say that with people with trucks. I see people with trucks and it's like crazy. This is America, dude. They just let people buy trucks. You know what I'm talking about when you see people driving these trucks. You see people pull into spots in a truck. That's the craziest thing to me, dude.
7
Pull
tries.
into a spot. It's like, bro, you have to back a truck in. You're gonna back out into traffic at Applebee's? That's crazy. To me, that just shows like they let anyone buy a truck. And that's the way I am. You just have to know these certain things. And if you're a Ryker owner out there, you know they don't tell you anything. They got your money, they got your financing started or whatever it is, and they're like this, you know.
Be lucky if they know how to start it.
Yeah, you got your suspension on level 1.
Oh yeah, that's something that
Takes
Ryker
it takes them 4 chances.
Well, not a rally.
4 times to start it for you. I think one when I bought mine, he was looking for the oil. No, he's looking for the gas nozzle under the seat and pulled like half my seat up doing it. I'm like, bro, let me just get out of here. I'm good, man. I saw it on YouTube. I'm just gonna check this. So whoever
Tires.
the tires, yeah, I got my tires on what were they, like 13 or something like that? That they're supposed to be on 25 up front, 28 on the back, 28 on the back, 25 and 28, and they gave it to me all whacked out. And I drove it. I was like, oh, cool. I just had it, and then I had it keep it there for the PM. And they said that they did all the stuff, checked everything. I hit the road. It was Brian and Ryan, and Ryan was following the Miata, and we rode out to like Bartlett or something. We're going fast, dude, on the country road. Came back, and I just put too much trust in those guys. So don't trust the guy we bought it from, or just thinking that I just thought I can ride it. No, man, stay up on it. Make sure you're being cool. Win the mystery box. Rolling on 3's got that going on. Devin, new Ryker owner. Yes. Hell yeah. I think that's it. Brian, you got anything else? You want to say goodbye?
I just want to say to all you people that own 900s, don't shit.
Hey.
600 for life.
Hey, yeah. Hey, the only people, what I say, the only people that have problems with 600s are the people with 900s. Wow, I don't know. I don't even want to do that. Kevin, any last thing?
I have no last things. Just enjoying the time on 3 wheels.
Hell yeah. Well, if you like the live stream, we're going to save it. I'll chop it up. I'll put it in the video for everybody who missed it, and we'll cut out boring stuff. Part where Ryan cusses. Anytime I go, it is going to. Probably the parts where I'm eating pizza. When the pizza man comes. Save all the times where it says, yeah, dog. When Kevin steps it up. And that's pretty much everything. We're going to do more. We'll step it up.
Wait. What's that above your head?
Yeah. I'll get used to this whole mirror image type of a thing. Hell yeah. Got to deliver the mail tomorrow. Dude, be safe, Vernon. I saw that FedEx truck, man, out there. I said, hate winter, means spring. Hell yeah. Debbie, you just got your thing. You're ready to ride, dog. I feel it. Thanks for the streaming. Hell yeah. I appreciate it. We're trying to stay safe. It's cold. Yes, it is. You're up there too with takes his Ryker trim. Like I said, no joke. Hit us up on a DM, Thrill Mouse Moto, Instagram, same thing with Gmail. We'll use some stickers. I don't know about Canada and all that, but we'll try to figure something out. But everybody else, it's just a stamp and a letter. We'll get it out. We'll try to step it up. You can see something better next time. More props, more covers. You want to start generating some questions for the next live stream. We'll try to make it a regular thing. So,
Vernon, does he know about Bison Pizza?
Bikes and Pizza. One last thing, since we got some people out here running with the 600. Bikes and Pizza, man, you gotta come out, dude. I don't know how often you ride, but we do. Or Kevin started hosting over there, which is basically over here in between us. We were going round rock at the Tony C's off 79 by Del Diamond. The Bikes and Pizza night, and that is the first Tuesday of every month. So start following. Follow Bikes and Pizza. You can catch them on a lot of my posts on Instagram. Follow Hawaiian Ryan on Instagram. And of course, if you just stumble upon a video for whatever reason, not a subscriber, Thrill Mouse Moto on YouTube. Go ahead, send them away with send them all the swag. Send them all the flair. The Thrill Mouse Photo on the web. Put some music on there. Put the music on there. Kill the theme song. Do the video. Do everything. I appreciate it. You guys sticking around. It's gotta be late. I know in France it's late. Ezekiel with the 900. Thanks for watching us lowly 600 Ryker riders out here trying to do our thing, trying to be half as cool. And then shout out to France for sticking around because it's like 5 a.m. out there. Thank you. And the Pizza Man. Thanks, Pizza Man.